All right, folks, today we're building a raised bed garden on the cheap. We'll see how that turns out, and I'll get you guys on it here as soon as we get started. All right, so that's side one. You'll see how that all goes together here in a little bit. We've got the post cut, reusing some more, recycling some old swing set. So we're getting after it. We're getting ready. Well, folks, we got her done, and turned out real good, I think, for two fat boys in hats, but that's what we ended up with. 18-inch by 8 by probably 3 foot 10 inches, 3 foot 8 inches. Free metal, $50 worth of new 2x4s and recycled 4x4s. We got rained on. We're getting rained on now, but my tree's like an umbrella, but that's it, man. 50 bucks. 50 bucks and a little bit of ass. Lucky Gunny's got all the tools from hell, man. He's got it packed in there, so we really appreciate Gunny helping us out. He's always out to for a fat boy with hats project. He's always down for one. We've been doing it for years now. Good job, man. Awesome stuff. Can't wait to get some shit growing in there. Hey folks, we just got done working on this thing a little bit, showing you a second step of how to save you a little bit of money on dirt and things like that. So I'm going to throw this around and let you see what we did. So basically what we've done here is we filled this with a tree that I cut down and corn from last year and anything I could find laying around the yard, and hopefully that saved us about 40 bucks with each bag of dirt I gotta buy. It's 10 bucks right now, so it's gonna do good. Plus it also has been told that it holds water better with all the wood and all that kind of thing. So hopefully this is going to be top-notch garden, top-notch. But it turned out real nice. I'm really happy with it, and glad to get back out here today and start working on this. Tomorrow we're going to make a dirt run, and that's the big ugly, is the dirt run. But yeah, we're getting ready to plant. We're going to do all that tomorrow. Top off that garden with some dirt, get after that. I've got my tomatoes out here hardening off. So most likely we'll harden those off for probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. 3 or 4 days maybe. I've had them under an LED light, and I think for some reason those are a little better than, you know, like windowsill or the smaller lights. So hopefully it's a little more intense, definitely, because if you don't stay on the water, it can start to curl the leaves. But that's what we got going so far. Bunch of tomatoes getting ready to go out. Tomatoes, some green peppers right there, bell peppers. Took my rosemary out. You can already see where after it wintered in my basement, it's coming back pretty nice. Everything's straightening back out, and it's having another shot. Got a nice rain the other day, so I don't know, man. I got lots of hopes here. Look at that. I mean, that's twice as big as what I started last year, so I got a little bit of a head start on it. I actually started them when I should and not when I wanted to. So we got some nice plants getting ready to go in. If half of them survive, I'll be tickled pink. So we're good to go, folks. But yeah, we'll show completion of this after I plant, but I'm going to make a little bit each day. Kind of banged up a little bit, so I'm limping around, but trying to make everything happen. So yeah. Awesome, love it. Hey folks, we got all our garden planted yesterday, and I just wanted to give you guys a little tour about what's been going on out here and the success we had. Everything stood back up so far. The bugs didn't destroy anything, so hopefully we got a good start. So here's what we're going to do. Over here we got us some strawberry plants in. Hopefully those are going to propagate and spread out. We've got us some beefsteaks, 4 beefsteaks. That one there was lying in the dirt last night, and it stood back up, so that's good. Got a little bit of shade on them for a couple hours every afternoon, so hopefully they'll get a break. You can see the potatoes and green onions are just kicking rear end all over the place. Really good. Just mulched those the other day. Got us some bell peppers. That's what I was really worried about with the bugs and all. We got us a couple of black crims here. Got our rosemary still trying. We got a bunch of San Marziano tomatoes. San Marzianos and Romas here. We've got 18 plants. And then I've got a cherry tomato that I had in the basement all winter that didn't give me any tomatoes. So I stuck it out here and gave it one last chance to put some fruit on it. Looks destroyed, but it's actually standing back up too, and we're going to see what's going to happen with that. But that's what we got going this year, folks. I think it turned out real nice. This area over here, I've got some cucumbers and watermelons that I started, and I will get those out here probably by the end of the weekend. They're starting to get some leaves on them, so they'll be out soon. But I think so far so good on this, so real happy about that. So enjoy. Gunny and his chicken. You ever seen a chicken that knew how to swing? Look at his head. That's classic.
He's just a grooving.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. We're
Chicken
back at the compound today, and Gunny wanted to show me his chicken. I know there's a dick joke in there somewhere, but that's still pretty funny.
Just a man hold his cock.
Yep. Yep. Playing with his bird. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's what Woody said. No.
Got a trained chicken.
That's it. Ain't choking him.
Yeah, see. Who'd ever thought you'd have a trained rooster that enjoyed swinging? He's been on quarantine now for 2.5 weeks, and he's about ready to cut the mustard at any moment. Gunny's Chicken Ranch. Alright, so basically this is an update on, we're about 2 weeks out. You can see how the strawberries have exploded. The tomatoes have exploded. There's a cucumber out there now. I got a watermelon ready to go in. And look at these potatoes. I mean, if you see where they were at on the last video, that just goes to show you that that's just nuts. The peppers have had some bug damage. We'll see what happens with those. All the tomatoes are, you can see that they're going strong. The rosemary is, I mean, you can see all those have straightened out, and it's just amazing. It's just doing really well. I'm really happy with the results. We also have where we've been sticking some green onions around, trying to get them going. Unfortunately, the potatoes outgrew the daggone green onions so fast, it was unbelievable. But those strawberries, I'm here to tell you that that's going to be a patch for years that we're going to get strawberries out of, but it's just going to be amazing. So I'm really happy about that. But those things, it's like if we don't get some potatoes out of it, something happened, because that's a third big as last year, and you know we got 20 pounds last year. So I don't know, man. That's cool, man. I'm really happy about it. But yeah, so far so good.